Hello everybody, welcome back to Hermione Reads Comics. I'm Hermione, I read comics. So we're doing a review of a brand new comic called Avengers Academy issue number 1. Alright, so you have the Daughter of Blade, very separate from the Blood Hunt event. You've got Kid Juggernaut, you got Moon Girl, you got Red Goblin, you got a couple others. We haven't yet met them all. Alright, so this one is supposed to be Avengers Academy, and it's supposed to be training the newest generation of Avengers and all that. Okay. So, the beginning was really good. I enjoyed the beginning of it. But as the comic book moved along, I really was like, I don't really know how I feel about this comic. Because this comic is part of the Marvel Voices. So you have a lot of like LGBT characters in it and stuff like that. The first issue did not really impress me. And not because it's a Marvel Voices, don't get me wrong. I did like, last year they had some pretty good ones. But, I don't know quite, like, what to think about this comic. Because it's a great concept, but I don't really know how they're going to like mesh together as a team or any of that. So even though I really personally didn't really care for it, I will give it one more issue before dropping it. If it gets better, great. Their first bad guy they face is called the Swarm, and I will tell you something, that has got to be the dumbest bad guy I have ever met. He's made of bees. Like, really? Like, is that supposed to impress me as a reader? Like, oh. Like, and also people say, well, you're paying a yearly subscription, why are you complaining about it? I just think the Swarm is stupid. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a chance, and I'll read one more issue. But if this turns out to be bad, as the first issue was not good at all. I just looked at it like, what the fuck? Like, seriously. And then it scrolls. And I will say this, I really try to stay away from those kinds of comics because it's just a nightmare trying to get back to the first page, and then you can't show the cover art because, I don't know. The first issue of Marvel Avengers Academy is going to probably be coming out as a like this kind of book. Probably September. But yeah, no. But I'll give it one more issue, and if I don't like it, oh man. Another thing is, I don't know if this is going to be a weekly comic, because very rarely do they decide to make it a weekly comic. If they make it a weekly comic, I will read it, and if I just don't like it, I definitely will drop it. Alright, so I'm going to give this issue 2 stars. It's just not worth seeing the entire art. So I'll see you guys around.